I traveled home recently during the festivals and I told my dad that I was going into music. I didn't play him some of the songs because they were not ready yet. But he was very excited. He was like, yes, even my father was a musician. Apparently, my granddad did music as well. I didn't know that, but I know that my dad did music because growing up, I saw pictures of him in the studio with his afro in the olden days setting. And I was always proud that, oh, that's one thing we had in common because one thing I know growing up was I was always singing. Before I got into other genres, I was always singing. Let's throw it back to 2017. Ahead of this audition, 2017, I was a young girl in Benue State, Makurdi, the capital. Ahead of this audition, but there was no way I could go because again, I grew up in a very strict home. I knew my dad was not gonna permit me to go. My mom had traveled at the time, so what did I do? I lobbied my older sister and I told her where I intentionally wanted to go. So she agreed to cover for me when dad go back from work. So I went for the audition. It was an audition at Mad Dragon Studios in Makurdi. This was one of the biggest recording studios in Makurdi. So I was very excited. I went, my dad came, my sister was updating me over the phone. Oh, he's home now, but don't worry. I told him he went to the market, something like that. So I auditioned. It was very nice. I can't remember the song, but I know it was definitely a Nicki Minaj song because again, I am obsessed with Nicki Minaj and other female rappers like Lauryn Hill. But the point was, growing up, I found other passions. I invested my time in learning other skills. I made it to Lagos and work content, following my dreams basically. But something never left me, and that was music. Whether it was K-pop or Afrobeats or rap, whatever genres I was obsessed with at the time, I always loved listening to music. But I had already grown a following from making content based on my other passions like Korean drama, language learning, foreign language learning to gain me some audience. So I was like, this is another part of me that I really want to share with the world. Well, I already have a platform based on something of something else. So what do I do? What I did was it was just a random day on the 1st of December 2024. I was rapping as usual, so I pressed record.
Government got to be the woman with the issue of blood. They always padding. What the fuck you mean a new PJ when the economy sagging? People dropping cars and popping, and yet try to talk about it. They call it nagging, Ain't trying to do something. They call it treason, For all the land grabbings and the billions and beans, elites getting away with crime is all easy. It seems. Hey, there's a new distraction popping up on our timelines. So and so, but so and so. The fuck does that affect us combined? Government just judgely they spend the go, whereas taxpayers judgely defend for their homes. Children dying every day. Malnutrition. Your celebs supposed a million piece, but none about the starvation. Mass abductions, missing people on our timelines, but we don't care. So many people died fighting, yet we still don't stare to the time where we stand up and ask our leaders, who put y'all there? How do y'all still do us so wicked? Nigeria bleeds.
And it was so good. I'm like, I wanna put this out so bad. What do I do? So I did put it out and I opened what you call like a secret account, no face account, faceless account, and I just posted the rap. And he got really nice comments. And people like, why, who's this? Show your face. I'm like, wait, hold on, what's going on? This is me. I'm not good. Don't cheer me on. And that account turned out to be something very healing for me because over the course of days, every single day, I procrastinate a lot, but every single day since that day, I have been putting out freestyles on that account. One of them did so well. Everybody was clamoring. Okay, who is this? Show yourself. And I was enjoying the thrill of being a faceless account. Just my voice, just my rap, just my lyrics. No beats actually, just reading that came to my head. Like the profile said, raps I came up with in 2 minutes. That was basically just it during the course of my busy days working, teaching, creating content. I'll just pull out my phone, press record, rap and post. So some of them did well, others were okay views, but it's ignited something in me and the fact that I always love music. I always loved music. I always love music. And so last year I made the decision that yes, I was going to chase music as a full-time career. I have two strong passions that I'm going to be infusing into art that is going to be mine. And it's basically my love for the K-pop culture, the Korean language, the K-pop music, and my love for music as a Nigerian, loving Afrobeat, growing up in that setting, and as someone who considers herself as a rapper based on what I can do. If you've not checked out that page, go check it out. I want to infuse everything I can into one. Hence, I will introduce myself as a multilingual artist, as a K-pop, Afrobeat K-pop artist. I'm making an introduction video to tell you a little bit about my background in music, what my sound is going to be representing, sounding like, and I wanted you to please follow me on this journey. So yes, once again, my name is Grace Angel, and I'm your favorite Afrobeat K-pop artist, and also your favorite polyglot. Bye guys.